This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Good evening and thank you for joining us at FYI. And for your information, the MMI Preparatory School celebrates their commencement. We have some details next. Thank you for watching FYI and happy Friday. Here's your headlines from FYI News 13 and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. The Schuylkill County District Attorney is asking for your help to track down a man who allegedly scammed an elderly person out of hundreds of thousands of dollars. District Attorney Christine Holman tells FYI that her office and all law enforcement in Schuylkill County are searching for Anthony A. Montanari.
Mr. Montanari held himself out as a contractor. He did have a license. Unfortunately, his background was such that he probably should not have had a license. Suffice it to say, this individual had come into contact with an elderly gentleman in the northern part of Schuylkill County and convinced this elderly gentleman that he was in dire need of some repair work to his home. And the elderly gentleman did need some repair work in the home, but not as extensively as Mr. Montanari had portrayed. Mr. Montanari had accumulated $459,000 and some odd dollars from this man, and the repairs done to the home were nil. They were insignificant. This man convinced the elderly gentleman in northern Schuylkill County that he needed to purchase titanium to install into his home to be used for piping. This certainly was not the case. Mr. Montanari has had a criminal complaint filed against him, served. He failed to appear for the preliminary hearing, and there is an arrest warrant that has been issued in January of 2014. I am asking for the public's help in apprehending this individual so that he does not wreak havoc nor take anyone else's money as he did this individual's in northern Schuylkill County. This month of May is devoted to elders and elder protection. It's Silver Ribbon Month, and I find it fitting to talk about this instance that occurred in Schuylkill County. If the public has any information on Anthony Montanari's whereabouts, please don't hesitate to contact your local law enforcement immediately. Call 911 or call my office and ask for Dolly, 570-628-1359. We will immediately contact you and ask for any assistance you may give.
Holman reminds all residents to investigate before hiring a contractor, to ask for a contractor's license number and to confirm that number with the Attorney General's office, to ask the contractor for references, and to consult with family and friends before having any work done. The Hazleton Area School Board approved a preliminary budget last night. It includes a $9.6 million deficit. District Business Manager Tony Reba explained that calculations will take place over the next few weeks and that the current numbers are far from written in stone. The next budget meeting is set for Wednesday, June 3rd at 7 p.m. in the District Administration Building. For more details, check out today's story in the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Last night marked the 123rd commencement for MMI Preparatory School in Freeland. 43 seniors received diplomas for the class of 2015. Class valedictorian was Claire Sheen and Hayden Francis was salutatorian. Congratulations to the class of 2015 at MMI in Freeland. FYI likes when you like us on Facebook, and congratulations tonight to Teresa Hallahan, Mark Berger, and Stephen Belts. You've each won a pair of tickets to see WWE SmackDown on Tuesday at Mohegan Sun Arena at Casey Plaza. Tickets must be picked up on Tuesday at our studio. Please private message us on Facebook to claim your tickets, or call and leave your name and phone number at 570-459-9813 extension 104. And if you're a race fan, stay tuned because next next Friday, May 29th, one lucky Facebook fan will win 2 tickets to the Exalta We Paint Winners 400 race on June 7th at Pocono Raceway. And these are Bistro Chalet tickets. Go to facebook.com/FYI News 13 and like our page to be eligible to win. FYI wants to know how you celebrated the Memorial Day holiday. Send us your photos of your special events and activities, your hometown parades, programs, and gatherings. Text your photos to 570-956-3393 or email them to lisa@ssptv.com. And please include some information with that photo. Then watch FYI and we will air your photos next Tuesday through Friday. Still to come, Chris is here with some of his furry friends in tonight's episode of Adopt Me. And coming up later in sports tonight, the first in a series of interviews from the Penn State Coaches Caravan that was in Wilkes-Barre last night.
This is FYI News 13. Brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
We're here at Celebrations at Sand Springs, and we're telling you all about why you should be having your wedding here in 2015, 2016, and heck, you're probably already planning for 2017. We have some testimonials every Friday here on FYI, and Jeff Speck joins me on the dance floor here at Celebrations, right?
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you. He is a father of one of the brides that got married in 2014, right?
Yep, May 31st.
Okay, so how was your experience here?
Wonderful, wonderful. We fell in love with the celebrations room and just the whole surroundings. The patio area was beautiful. You know, when you think about celebrations and the room here, very bright, airy, no poles in the way of anybody, and it was a wonderful place to have a celebration. No bad room, no bad spaces to see, and everything was very visible. So it was a wonderful experience.
So Celebrations, the room itself was spacious.
Yep.
And a neutral environment, so you could decorate it as much as you want or just leave it be. Really?
Yeah, it's a very, very nice room, very open. Lights come through the, the windows, beautiful room, so.
Now, May 31st, you didn't have any problems with the weather.
Oh, fantastic,
right?
Fantastic. It was very cool, beautiful, sunny, and perfect day.
How was the staff here?
Staff was wonderful. We first fell in love, obviously, with the grounds, but then we fell in love with the staff. They kind of guided us. It was my daughter's first, our oldest daughter's first wedding, and our first wedding. And it was wonderful because we didn't know what we were going to experience, and the fact that they kind of guided us along, gave us recommendations, and there was no hidden costs. They kind of listed each item of what it would cost, and if it was over budget, we could take it out. If we wanted to, we could add something back in. So everything was kind of paid in installments along the way. And what was really nice was the fact that it was a worry-free day because it was all paid in advance.
So it was all fun, right?
Well, I would say it was a great experience, and there was no surprises.
Okay.
No
so
surprises.
What would you say to someone who's looking to get married and they are looking, at their budget, as you said, for some place that is a friendly environment and has a spacious atmosphere to really suit their needs for their wedding?
Well, I think this is a wonderful, wonderful place. The room is the nicest place in Luzerne County to have a wedding. The staff was wonderful. They directed us along the way. Like I said, there was no hidden surprises. We had a great, wonderful experience. For me, as the father of the bride, it was great to know that everything was up front. There was no surprises, and we really enjoyed the experience. And I can't say enough about how wonderful it was, really.
Very good. Well, I wish your daughter luck in her new marriage.
Thank you.
And thanks for joining us here at Sand Springs. Again, we are doing some testimonials every Friday here on FYI. If you're getting married or looking to get married, or for any other function for that matter, stop by Sand Springs.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
You're looking at part of the opening scene from Jurassic World. Just kidding, it's Broad Street in Hazleton. Nice day out there, though. Can't wait to see that movie. Let's take a look at our forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 37. Are you kidding me? Spring, but don't worry, it's going to get warmer this weekend. Let's take a look at the extended forecast. Saturday, sunny with a high near 64 degrees. Saturday night warms up a bit, mostly clear with a low around 46 degrees. Sunday will be mostly sunny with a high near 72 degrees. Sunday night, 20% chance of showers. The low will be around 55 degrees. For Memorial Day, 30% chance of thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy, though, with a high near 77 degrees. Monday night, there is a 30% chance of showers. The low will be 62. That's warm. Tuesday, there is a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms. 84 will be the high. And Tuesday night, another chance of showers and thunderstorms with a low of 66 degrees.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop on in for a cold treat including our ice cream and yogurt, or some hot food including our burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazleton. Treat yourself today.
Here's your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers on FYI. Pick 2, 3, 8, pick 3, 2, 6, 0, pick 4, 7, 9, 4, 3, pick 5, 3, 7, 6, 6, 4. Your winning lottery numbers on FYI are brought to you by Boyer Insurance Agency with 2 locations to serve you. One is in Cunningham on Sugarloaf Avenue and the other location is in Nescapec on Broad Street. You can call them in Cunningham at 570-788-3543 and in Nescapec at 570-752-7683. All right, let's check out this week's animals from the Hazleton Animal Shelter.
Hello again, and here I am with Mindy. Mindy is an approximately 1-year-old Yorkie Maltese mix. Mindy is already spayed. She has all of her vaccinations, including her rabies shot. Now, like all of our dogs here, we tested Mindy for heartworm and Lyme disease. Unfortunately, she did come up positive for Lyme. Fortunately, that is no big problem. We do have her being medicated, and we'll continue to medicate her till she's all better. Mindy is very young and very playful and active, so we recommend somebody that's an experienced dog owner for her. She is very playful and definitely enjoys toys, probably more than anything else other than being held by people. Also, experienced dog owners would be great for Mindy because, as you can see, she does have quite a long coat and will require occasional grooming in order to keep her happy and healthy. And that's it for this week's dog. Let's have a look at our cats. And here I am with Gypsy. Gypsy is a young adult domestic shorthair who's already been spayed and brought up to date on all of her vaccinations, including her rabies shot. Also, like all of our cats, she has been tested for feline leukemia and FIV, and what, of course, came up negative for both. Gypsy is very affectionate and not all that playful. She prefers to be in the company of people rather than other cats, but she does get along okay with other animals as well. Gypsy's very affectionate and loves to be held, and we recommend a lot of beds for her because she likes to do a lot of napping. So if anybody's interested in Gypsy or Mindy or any of the other animals we have up for adoption, please come on down to 101 North Poplar Street here at the Hazleton Animal Shelter.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
The Penn State coaches caravan saved the best stop for last, Northeast Pennsylvania. It's not an official stance from the university, but it is my opinion. Let's see what some of the coaches had to say about their trip when they stopped at the FM Kirby Center. Russ Rose has 7 national championships under his belt and more wins than any other women's college volleyball coach. This wasn't his first time speaking on the coaches' caravan, but it was his first time traveling on the bus with the other coaches. He's now the most tenured coach at the university, and even if a certain football coach was still on the sideline, Rose would probably be the most tenured on the tour.
I'd be surprised if Joe would have done the bus tour. All right? But, certainly it's been, it's a great opportunity to interact with everybody. But it's been really nice to spend some time with James. And I had to pick the week I wanted to come. I picked the week I wanted to come when Kale was coming. So I know how crazy he is. I wanted a piece of that.
He stole that line from me. See, last time I went before him, with the interview, and that's what I said about him, which is the truth. So So take that, with a grain of salt, obviously. Yeah, he's the crazy guy. Ride around on a bus with him for a little while. It's a lot of fun.
The tour seems like it's fun for the coaches, but it's also a learning experience. For example, the coaches bounce around recruiting stories and strategies. Wrestling coach Cale Sanderson says recruiting for him is all about gaining a young man's trust. He says you have to get the athlete to believe that you can help him reach his goals. He adds that anyone can teach wrestling moves. In fact, head football coach James Franklin and head basketball coach Pat Chambers showed Sanderson a wrestling move he never saw before during the coach's caravan.
Because anybody can teach wrestling moves. You just get on Google the Cobra clutch, and you'll see, you just got to get behind. I guess you start, Coach Franklin was demonstrating on Coach Chambers on the bus a couple days ago because they were shocked I didn't know what that was, but I do now.
If you do Google camel clutch, you will get a video of WWE Sergeant Slaughter showing off the move. But seriously.
Coaching and learning is a continuous process. But yeah, they're good. If you're the head football coach at Penn State University, you could do about anything in this world and be very successful. Obviously, Coach Franklin, would be a great CEO or, a great politician, or, he's got the personality and work ethic that, he'd make a lot of money just digging ditches because he's a worker. So, if somebody that can be successful at anything, those are the people that you kind of, got to pay attention to. And also, Coach Chambers is the same way. He's just a worker. He's making progress. He's climbing a hill. Best recruiting class they've ever had coming in next year. But that passion and the fire and the consistency is it's inspiring.
While you might not see Penn State wrestling using the camel clutch next season, I'm sure Sanderson will put into practice a number of things he did pick up on the coach's caravan. We have plenty more from the coach's caravan coming very soon on FYI. On Monday, we'll hear from football coach James Franklin. But now to our FYI Standard Speaker scoreboard. It's brought to you by Sand Springs Country Club Golf Course. Memorial Day Monday special weekday rates on a holiday regular rate of $32 and $25 for seniors. Call 570-788-5845 extension 1. And don't forget, Saturday at the Sand Trap Grill, join them for their famous prime rib night. Now to the scoreboard. The Hazelton area Lady Cougars will get a chance to defend their District 2/4 sub-regional championship on Tuesday against Williamsport. They beat Delaware Valley in the semifinals. In District 11, top-seeded Tamaqua lost in the AA playoffs to Notre Dame Green Pond. Marion was bounced from the single A playoffs by Tri-Valley. Notre Dame Green Pond will play North Schuylkill in the championship. The Lady Spartans beat Northern Lehigh 3-1. In the International League on Thursday, Lehigh Valley beat Charlotte 3-1. Russ Kanzler was 0-for-4 in the game. The Rail Riders, they beat Durham 4-3. Masahiro Tanaka pitched 3 innings, giving up 2 hits but no runs and striking out 2 for the Rail Riders. If you're looking for a great preview of who will be representing our area at the PIAA Track and Field Championships, grab today's Standard Speaker and check out Steve Stallone's work. You can also read his work at standardspeaker.com. Next up, it's my second favorite part of the week, Short Shots with Ron Marchetti. My favorite part of the week is Trivia Treats on Monday with Ron.
Memorial Day weekend is here, the earliest it could possibly ever be. May 22nd, to unofficially kick off summer. Hi, everybody. This is Short Shots. A recap of the past 7 days, highlights only. Last Saturday, Kentucky Derby winner American Pharoah won the Preakness at Pimlico in Baltimore by 7 lengths on a wet and soggy track, which he has set up racing conversations and hopes of possible Triple Crown winner, which has not happened for the past 37 years. Affirmed was the last horse to win the Triple Crown in 1978. Last Friday, MMI's baseball team and the Lady Prepper Softball Club both rolled to easy wins in their last regular season games. Then on Monday, the 13-8 Preppers pounded out a 9-5 win over Susquehanna in the District A quarterfinal. But the Lady Preppers lost to Old Forge 2-1, which ended MMI's district title hopes and their season at 9-11. Joey Barrett and Dante Biazzi pitched Hazelton area past Williamsport 2-1 at Rex Antonosi Field to advance to the district semifinal against Scranton in Quad A. Chris Panzarella hit one in that one. On Tuesday, the 15-7 Marion Phillies edge Monterey area 3-2 in their district quarterfinal. On Wednesday, the Cougars shut out Scranton 10-0 behind by Aussies 5-inning no-hitter to advance to PNC Field for the sub-regional final on Monday against Wyoming Valley West. Now the Spartans hand Hazel its only 2 conference losses this season. MMI lost a tough 2-1 District A semifinal to Forest City, and yesterday, like Kenny just told you, the Lady Cougars defeated Delaware Valley to advance to the district final next Tuesday. What else? Last year's quarterback at ND, Everett Golson, has transferred for his final college season to Florida State. The Seminoles are not on the Irish schedule next season. June 1st is right around the corner, and they will still be playing NBA basketball. Can you believe that? Good luck to our local teams still in contention and to our local track and field athletes that are competing in the States at Shippensburg this weekend. And speaking of weekend, you make this long one a good one. Be a good sport. Stay loose.
Be happy, it's Friday, and go to Bottlenecks for half-price happy hour starting at 6 p.m. They have live music and half-price appetizers.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, St. Jude Parish will be holding their International Fest on Saturday, May 30th and the 31st. They'll be having ethnic food, live entertainment, beer and wine, plus plenty of games and activities for kids. Kick off the summer in the Grove at St. Jude International Festival, held in Mountaintop. Our next announcement, the American Cancer Society's Look Good, Feel Better program teaches women to manage the side effects of cancer treatment with helpful makeup hints. The next session will be held Monday, June 22nd at the Hazleton Health and Wellness Center. For more information, please call 1-800-227-2345. And finally, a Memorial Day open house will take place Saturday at the Greater Hazleton Historical Society in Hazleton. Hail from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 55 North Wyoming Street in downtown. Admission is just $6, and everyone is invited to attend. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Albert P. Gadecki, formerly of Upper Lehigh. Memorial is May 30th at noon in St. Peter's Episcopal Church. The Rosenstock Funeral Home is assisting the family with the arrangements. Edward A. Chipkevich Jr. of Hazleton. Mass is Saturday at 9 a.m. in the St. Mary's Catholic Church in Annapolis, Maryland. Arrangements are by the John M. Taylor Funeral Home. Peter James Yorey of Hazleton. Services will be held at the convenience of the family and under the direction of the McNulty Funeral Home. And William Philip Tomko Jr., formerly of Beaver Township. Memorial service will be held in Bloomsburg later this summer. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Mark Bernardin of Gilberton. Mark, if you're watching, give us a call right now, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
Congratulations to our SmackDown ticket winners, and NASCAR fans, remember to like our Facebook page, facebook.com/FYI News 13, so you can be entered to win Axe Alta We Paint Winners 400 tickets at the Pocono Raceway. We'll see you on Monday. Take it easy, everyone.
Where can you turn for information on your hometown? FYI. Where can you get headlines, newsmakers, sports, and weather? FYI. Where can you go for tips on fitness, cooking, decorating, and much more? FYI. FYI. 3 letters, endless information. FYI News 13. This is your town. This is your show. Brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.